Camp Fusion is a summer youth camp for intercultural youths here in the state of Texas. It started out when our youths cried out for a camp that really catered to their unique situation. For a majority of our youths, their parents immigrated here into the US, and they now attend a church where English is probably not the main spoken language. So they struggle trying to balance how do they fit in with their parents' culture while still trying to fit here into American culture. Camp Fusion is made up of cultures coming all the way across from Vietnamese, Filipinos, Burmese, Bhutanese, Congolese, and Nigerians, just to name a few. For me personally though, Camp Fusion holds a special place in my heart, because back in 2005, I walked into camp as a marginal Christian. I'd lived in a Christian household, gone to church all my life, and my father was even pastor for a while, but I still really had no idea what it meant to be a true Christian. I was living a life of sin, and I had no idea where my life was going. But because of the speaker, because of my small group and everything that camp did for me, I recommitted my life to God, and I am now where I am standing before you today. Hopefully graduating seminary in the next spring of 2017 and becoming a pastor wherever it is that God calls me to. But I'm not alone in this calling. Several people have been affected by Camp Fusion just like I have been.
So I've been serving at Camp Fusion for about 7 years now, and God has greatly blessed me. I've worked with so many great people, and I've grown so much through those 7 years, and God has shown me so much love at Camp Fusion.
I served as a Camp Fusion counselor for 2 years in a row, and I absolutely loved it. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done, and I love the fact that it gave me the opportunity to meet with other leaders in Houston and Dallas who love the Lord, are serving Him, and are passionate about serving students as well.
This past summer was my first time to serve as a camp counselor at Camp Fusion, and there's nothing quite like it. There was second generation youth from so many different cultures coming together, and I had the opportunity to interact with people from different cultural backgrounds, all coming for the same purpose of growing in their faith.
Camp Fusion is organized by volunteers from the churches that actually attend Camp Fusion. We have 3 main leadership roles. The first one, our core staff, the second one, our recreation team, and the last one, our camp counselors. Our core staff helps plan out Camp Fusion. Our recreation team helps implement Camp Fusion. And our counselors help shepherd the campers that go to Camp Fusion. Basically, Camp Fusion is planned and run by Camp Fusion for Camp Fusion. It's because of this formula, along with all the grace that God has given us, that we've been able to make this camp so effective and impactful for our youth here. So how can you support Camp Fusion? Well, first and foremost is your support with prayer. We have people praying during camp for each of our campers specifically by name. After camp, we go through response cards and pray for the students who have made decisions to either dedicate or even rededicate their lives to Christ. Before camp, we're in prayer for what God has in store for us, and through all of these parts, we'd love for you to partner with us. If you would pray for our volunteers that they can persevere through the 96 hours that they're at camp, and even the drive there and the drive back home. If you could pray for our core staff as we seek for God's guidance as we choose out our keynote speaker as well as our praise team, and especially pray for our campers as they enter into camp, many of them bringing in emotional baggage, spiritual baggage, coming in with some knowledge or even no knowledge of God whatsoever. Secondly, you can help support Camp Fusion financially. Through the support of the Mary Hill Davis Foundation, Camp Fusion's been able to offer our campers an experience at a much lower cost than other camps going on. But for many of our refugees who came into the country just a month ago and have nothing but the clothes on their backs, or for campers whose parents are struggling just to take care of their own families, the cost to camp is still something that they can't afford. Even now, all of our volunteers actually pay to go to camp, and we're just so thankful for them. We'd love to partner with you in what God's doing in the work of the lives of so many intercultural youths here in the state of Texas. You'll find at the end of this video many ways that you can give. But there's one last way that you can help support us. If you'd like to join us during Camp Fusion as an adult sponsor, we'd love to invite you to apply. I myself have been serving at Camp Fusion since 2007, and each year I find new challenges that I have to overcome, but every time I see new blessings of how the Lord is working across Texas, and it's something so amazing that I cannot help but just want to come back each and every year. We'd love to invite you to see what God is doing in the lives of intercultural youths all across Texas. If you have any questions or would like more information, you can find our website and the information on how to give at the end of this video. We'd also love to connect with you over with social media. Thank you so much, and God bless.